Howdy gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Iron Man series. And I have a big plan for this video, but to start off, I'm going to do something that I probably should have done a while ago. I know I say that a lot, but seriously, how have I not built any of the machines in the Invention Guild yet? In case you don't know, in the back of the Invention Guild, there's a bunch of these machine hotspots, and you can build an assortment of machines that will perform an action for you passively, and it will also work offline. So let's start off by making the generator. You need this to power up the machines. You do actually have to charge this up with divine charges, the same that you would use for your augmented equipment, but it is fairly cheap. The two that I want right now are easily the alchemizer and the disassembler. I'm definitely getting to that point where I need these machines to keep up. Like, you really don't want to spend actual time on it. So let's start with the alchemizer. Build. And then upgrade it to Mark II. Oh, I guess I never discovered the blueprint for the alchemizer. 1 second. Now we got it. The beauty of the Mark II versus the original alchemizer is that you no longer need fire runes to perform the alchemy. So you save all of those. Quite nice and convenient. Next up, let's grab the disassembler. I desperately need this right now. I have 7,500 U-logs that I want to get through for the simple parts, and I sure as hell am not going to disassemble that myself. That would be several hours. I can just leave these guys in here and come back in a few days, and they should be done, and I'll have my stack of simple parts to grab. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about the main goal of the video. Unlocking Soul Split and Turmoil last video has opened the door for so many more options for PVM, but I think I can go a step further, and that is the essence of Finality. It's really hard to put into words how bonkers this item is, but we'll focus on all that stuff when we actually get it. First, you need an Alchemical Hydrix. Similar to the Alchemical Onyx, you do need the 50 Fortunates to make this item. Thankfully, I have the invention level now. We can boost up and make it, so that's not an issue. So we do have to do a quick clue grind to get all those things. You combine this Hydrix with an Amulet of Souls and a Reaper necklace. As for the Hydrix itself, we have more than enough Reaper points. We're sitting at 1,200. So really the only thing that stands in my way right now is the clue grind. And I'll explain this a little bit more when we get there, but I'm actually going to be going for 2 Alchemical Hydrixes, so that means we do need to get 100 Fortunate Components. We're sitting at 7, so that leaves 93 to get, but we're still kind of in luck. I have plenty of clues banked right now that I got from the Archaeology grind. The Prosper perk is amazing. So many free clues that go over the soft cap. These are nowhere near enough to finish the Fortunates that I need, but it'll be a good start. This is gonna be fun. Before I do any clue scrolls, I should reactivate the totem that lowers the steps per clue. And a long time ago, I got the remote totem, which is like a totem that I can build in the base camp that allows me to charge all of them conveniently from one location. So let's build it. I do have the resources. There it is. Alrighty, well, I am currently working on the clues. I think we're like halfway through the hards, but I want to start a nice AFK grind I can do in the background, and I thought of a perfect one. Fletching. I'm currently 81. In the past, I have bought the broad arrowheads from the shops every day. I stopped at some point, and we're sitting at 390,000, and I probably don't need any more than this. With that said, I want to get to level 93, around 4.8 mil away, because this is the level for Bacriminal Bolts. I need to get these started because they are kind of like a daily thing, and you are going to use a ton of these in endgame PVM. Every time you use a Bacriminal Bolt, they disappear. So you do want to get started, I'd say earlier. I have not started the range like at all, but it would be nice to have like a stack of these when I do. And yeah, here I am over at Stealing Creation. I was here once before to get the crafting outfit, and there's also a fletching one. And I've gotten all these points from the traveling merchant, so let's just buy it. Purchase. And oh my god, it is so ugly. Actually, I do like the hat, though. Yo, my recorder couldn't open in time. 108 farming. We're back to the oyster. My last, 3 have been terrible. This one is no different. Oh my. Dude, the oyster's fucking trash. This daily challenge should get me a level 85 construction. Yet another daily challenge. And I am very certain this one also will get me a level. Yep, 85 again. So, God, if you're an OG, you remember how big this thing used to be. Like, this was the level that changed the game. Good old Frost Dragons. I am so glad they are not in style anymore. That marks the end of the hard clues. So we're at 54 complete. Very cool. I have no idea how long that one took. I will admit I'm not the fastest clue completer, but it's just annoying without Globetrotter. Like, I really just need to keep with it so we can get the Globetrotter unlocked. At least the first couple pieces. But yeah, we're up to 546 points. Very good amount. I think we're like around halfway to our first Globetrotter. And the next step is to get the 50 elites finished. But I'm going to, like, have a nice intermission, and we're going to open up these clues, see what we end up with. Oh my god, I haven't collected my kingdom in 24 weeks. I guess I probably should go do that soon. Whatever. That is not the goal for right now. Oh, I didn't even notice. You can see that tiny ice chunk over there. What is that place? Is that like penguin related? Oh, that's the... Okay. That's what that looks like? Yeah, we're learning geography here. Anyway, I think this is a nice secluded location for me to get my, first shadow die. Why not? Starting with 7 fortunates. I would be happy if we walk out of here with 25. That is probably not likely, but... Ugh, let's do this. Woo! Bam. Oh! No! Wait, is that a quad? How rare is that? 3 of the same bow? What? How does that happen? Oh, I double-clicked. I got a Robin Hood. Yo, the classic. I gotta stop what I'm doing. Gotta appreciate this. I feel like every account I play gets a Robin Hood at least once. It's the signature. I've always liked the look of it, you know? And the final one is a fortunate to end it, and I still have 2 rerolls ready. It was nice knowing you, Red Robin Hat. We had you for a few minutes, but thank you for the fortunate. How much did we end up with? Moment of truth. 43? We got 36. Oh my god, what? Destroyed the rate. Like, I thought they were like 1 and 2 or something. I've heard like anywhere between like 1 and 3, 1 and 2 from Hearts. I'm not actually sure. There's probably a number out there, but... Okay, that makes me so much more motivated, because, like, this... I don't know, these clues have just been a slog. Not having Globetrotter, like, I can't exaggerate. They're really annoying to do. So that means we have to do significantly less clues than I was imagining. Nice. So even if I go unlucky on these elites, I feel like we're going to finish up the 50 from the stack of the elites. That is so nice, man. The BM luck continues. A Mazcab ability codex. Yeah, I already have the corruption abilities. Don't gotta worry about those. So there's only 3 more options. Storm Shard, Shatter, Onslaught, and the Mazcab Teleport, which I'm going to do that one last. I've heard that I'm actually going to use Storm Shards and Shatter earlier than I thought. Like, you do use it at endgame PVM, but, like, apparently you don't use Onslaught, like, literally anywhere, as far as I know. So let's just grab Storm Shards. I've never used it before. I don't really want to care right now, but we got it unlocked. There we go. You found a casket, and I am done with the elite clues. I am up to 49 caskets. I accidentally opened one. I did get a fortunate component out of it, so that's nice. In the chat, you've completed 50 elite treasure trails. That 50th gave me 32 points, so we're up to 1,000. Very close to my first purchase. I'm very excited. It'll make clues a lot easier, but I'm ready. I'm ready for another opening. Let's go. Right, so we returned to the Etcetera area bank, because we had bonkers luck here. Like, I still can't believe it, how many fortunates we got from the hards. As a reminder, we are sitting at 44. Let's see how many we can get. I know elites are definitely worse than hards in that category, but I'm looking for 20. I'd be happy with around 20. Here we go. Ooh! What is that clue? Wait, Guthix bows, they're super rare, aren't they? Like, they're god bows? Aren't they, like, extremely rare? Kind of looks sick. And to finish off, a double fortunate. I have a reroll saved, I guess, for next time we do Elite Clues. 63, alright. Not too shabby. We have enough to make the EOF, but like I said, I would like to get to 100. Moving on. That was a fun time. With all those masters, I think it's time to like try them out. There is a few issues though. I can't complete every single step for the skilling ones, which that's actually the first step I got. Cook a raw shark. I can do that. The only one I can't do right now is the Runecrafting. I need 77. If I do get that, we'll decide if I'm gonna go get the couple levels to be able to boost for that. We'll see. But there also is the issue of the emote clues. I probably can't complete very many. So I have 23 costume skipping tickets from the hard clues. Realistically, I'm only going to use them here, so may as well. We'll see how far we go. I want to minimize dropping these because you don't really get that many masters, but I think it'd be fun to try them out. You know, I had a feeling we were going to get this step, but not this early. Craft a blood rune. God damn it, dude. Too close in. I am going to be skipping it with penguin points. Let's go. I don't recommend this. Way better to do on like Herblore or something like that, but I just want to continue doing clues. So I think I need around 100 points worth. I have a ton, so whatever. There's 70, and that means base 70 skills, I think, right? Should be. Yes, base 70 skills. And there is 72. So that allows me to do a +5 boost, which is actually really easy for me to do, up to the 77. The rest of the lamps, though, yeah, we'll plop them onto Herblore. I'll be a good little Iron Man. 700,000 XP for 100. To make a +5 boost, without relying on stews, I really don't want to. I need to get at least super runecrafting potions, which require a secondary ingredient of the season sheep. Like the winter, summer, etc. So I have a bunch from trappers. So we just put 8 down. I can grab them in like 24 minutes. In the meantime, I have some easies and mediums to do. So let's see how many we can do. How does this keep happening? How? The very first open. 3 fortunates. That is the third triple this video. Are they really that rare? Am I like memeing myself? There's no way. Okay, then. Yeah, that opening of 16. We just got 9 fortunates. I told myself I'd be happy with, like, 4. We only need 26 more to go. And they're made. Oh, it was a Mauritania diary. Very cool. I'm grabbing yet another relic. Sticky fingers. When pickpocketing, you'll automatically attempt to pickpocket again. So it can make thieving AFK, like it is over at the Prif Elves, which is super nice for ham members, which are still, I think, the best way to get easy clues. I don't think the masters are going to cut it for the fortunates we need, so I thought I may as well just finish it up with some easies. So I'm going to go over there, grab 25 clues we can go do tomorrow. Like, manually clicking them, I believe, is still faster than the Sticky Fingers AFK, but, like, I need to chill. This is such a great moment. You now have 1,200 treasure trail points. I've mentioned this before, but the Globetrotter outfit, you need to get this through clue points. It makes clues so much better, especially when you get the full set. The first one you should get is the backpack, because each one of these has like a special effect that you can do. And then when you get the full set, you get even more effects. But the backpack on its own, you can swap your active clue scroll step for a new one, and it gains charges when you complete more clues. I think it's every 5 clues completed if you don't have the full set. So this is really good for like any super long step or a step you literally can't complete, especially with my masters. There are certain steps I just can't do right now for like emotes, and that would save me some skip tickets. So we're gonna buy it right now. Oh, beautiful. Finally, the first piece of Globetrotter. To get the full set, it legit is almost 5,000 points. It's going to take forever, but definitely something to look forward to. So how it's going to work with Masters is, once I run out of skip tickets, which I have 10 more, I'm going to get emote clues that I won't be able to do, right? When I get that, I'm going to hold on to the Master and then work on my easies and mediums to get the completed clue count up to gain a charge. So we're going to be doing them like simultaneously, and we'll just see how far we can push the masters with this method. I just got a emote clue step that requires the Prifidinian Worker's Trousers, which are an item you can get from the Heffen course. It says common on the wiki. There's another step with the Musician's Top, which is rare from thieving, and I've heard people go like tens of millions of XP to not get it. So I'm not going to go for that one, but this one, I think it's relatively reasonable. I also do have a Berserker Ring, and I can get an Ancient Staff, so... Dude, the second lap! We got it! It's that easy, bro! I was just talking about how like I was going to stay here until I get the pit. Because I'm technically missing the Nimble Gloves. That's hilarious. That is quite unfortunate. The current step is activate Light Form, which is Saren Prayer, which means I have to finish the Light Within quest, and I really don't want to stop what I'm doing to do a quest. I think that quest is only like an hour. I think it only takes like an hour, but I really don't want to stop. In better news, we finished the easies, the mediums, and 18 masters. That's how long the costume skips lasted me. So, this is huge because there's a master clue step that requires a dragon mask. Any. And I haven't gotten any from hards yet. So, we can keep this for that master clue step. I don't know what the other items are, but that's getting closer to getting more emote clue items. Sadly, I cannot, break that down for fortunate components. But it is a very welcome sight. I'm going to pop that into my clue tab so I do not forget. Last one for a fortunate. Oh, it's a boater! What the what? You need a boater. I have not gotten this from mediums. There is a master clue step that requires boaters, I'm pretty sure. And this counts. Yeah, it looks like we are 4 away from our goal. It is finally time. All right, let's go to death, go to the rewards. Even though these are really good, it just hurts to buy. It, Reaper Points is so, like, uncommon, And then you want to use the Hydrixes on Onyxes. There we go. The Essence of Finality is made. Well, right out of the gate, it has very good stats. It combines the Amulet of Souls and the Reaper Necklace. That's why you got to use to make it. So it has both those effects and the good stats. But you can also store any special attack in here, which basically you can cast the special attack from this amulet. You don't have to switch to the item. As long as they're wearing this amulet, you can cast it. So it also makes the spec scale to your weapon level. So if you're using tier 90 and you're using a Gothic Staff, it'll make the Gothic Staff normally tier 60 damage to tier 90 damage. You could put this as one of the best items in the entire game, and I'm glad we got it. At least one, because you can store different special attacks, realistically you want to get multiple in the future, but we'll leave that for another time. I'm happy with one. This extra Hydrix, though, we're not going to make the other Hydrix item just yet. We're actually going to be breaking this down into Alchemical Hydrix Dust, because unfortunately you have to charge this with more Alchemical Hydrix Dust, meaning that you have to get more Fortunates and whatnot. I think it's 2 dust fully charges it. So if I do this, I'll have 5 full charges. Yeah, no hesitation. We're going to crush it. Goodbye. I think it's a good idea to have the Essence of Finality and Dust right away, so you don't have to worry about repairs. You don't want to be at a 2% EOF and be like, oh, I want a PVM instead, right? We're going to add the Claws of Guthix special attack from the Gothic Staff into here. You do lose the item. So if you want to switch it later, you have to basically forego this item. Gothic Staff is obviously really easy to reobtain, so not a big deal, but it is something to note. I'm wearing the amulet. I don't have the Gothic Staff on. If I queue it, bam, there you go. I can do the spec from just the amulet, which is actually really convenient. Just that part of it's pretty sick, where it lowers the amount of switches initially. Eventually, you're gonna have multiple EOFs, which increase switching, but for now, I've always found it really annoying to switch to the Gothic Staff every time. Don't need to do that anymore. And it just has really good stats. I do have my old Amulet of Souls that I kept. And the reason being is that there is definitely going to be content out there where you don't really need the EOF effect. Let's say if I'm you know, I don't need the spec, and I don't really need that extra damage like God Wars 2 or something. I think it'd be better to use the Amulet of Souls. You still have a very powerful amulet, and you don't waste charges that way. Yeah, it's just so nice to finally have another massive upgrade. These last, like, I don't know, 8 videos have just been, like, working towards more and more PVM upgrades, and we are basically here. Like, we have so much extra damage now. So going forward, you can expect a lot more PVM from me. We're over the hump of all this grinding. It's going to be a good time. If you haven't yet, check out the live stream over on Twitch. Come over and say hi. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.